Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I'm going to present Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with an online course. I also use different Forex day trading systems, and the Forex day trading systems course is also available online. So if you are interested to learn how to make money in Forex trading, check out my website. There are different ways to contact me. Okay, let's get started. First thing first. Okay, at the bottom of the screen you can see these are the past trades in euro dollar currency pair. Okay, let me go over to this chart over here and go over to the market data booster indicator. It's going to take a few seconds and then it's going to download the required data, historical data I mean. Okay, this is going to take few seconds. Let us take a look at some other pairs for the time being. So euro dollar, it's going down, looks bearish, and this was the sell in euro, which I closed it early because market was going sideways at that time. Let me close this one over here. Okay, let us take a look at US dollar, Swiss franc currency pair. Swiss franc must be going up. Yes, it is. And this means Aussie dollar is trying to drop. Okay, this also means that NZDUSD must be going down as well. Yes, looks bearish, so also expect a drop in GBPUSD currency pair. Okay, so this means the United States dollar is overall becoming strong, and let us take a look at USDCAD currency pair. I think USDCAD must be moving up. Okay, right up over here, this is the USDCAD. Yes, this is what I've told you when I did the session yesterday, that USDCAD is just going to move sideways and then expect more upside in USDCAD currency pair. Let me go back to the other trading terminal, see how much left. Okay, it's still checking the bars, downloading the required data. Okay, we will come back to this later. So the way I see AUDUSD is falling down, and I think it's probably going to drop more over here. This is the swing low over here, and a good idea is to look for a sell trade in AUDUSD currency pair, but we can't just take a sell trade just because market is falling down. We need some sort of an entry over here. So let's go over to the old swing high, 15 minutes time frame. Okay, this was kind of a bullish breakout right over here. Market tried to rise up, and then it kind of failed. So euro dollar is falling down. Okay, let me see where's the support. Yes, this is the support down over here. So it is somewhere near that particular support. I think euro is going to drop more. Okay, it's not going to stop, it's going to drop more, but wait for a pullback first. We can't just jump in. Okay, let me check out. I hope the data is complete. Okay, the downloading of the data looks fine. Okay, go over to the radar screen. And let's apply these indicators as well. I actually deleted all of these indicators, so let's take a look at method first. Next one is the aberration, and then I have the reversal. Go over here, select the reversal, and then there's one more, the Elliot Wave scanner. Okay, looks fine now. So let us see what's going on. Let me refresh this thing. Okay, let's see what do we have. Euro dollar is going down, and seems to me we are going to get okay, what about the Aussie? Aussie is also red. AUDUSD, NZDUSD, these pairs, you see these boxes, they are red over here. Okay, so, and the pound is also red. So this means US dollar Swiss franc is going up, and where is the USD CAD? USD CAD is also moving up over here. Okay, looks good. Let's see what else we have. USD yen is also going up, and the DX is also going up. The United States dollar index, it's also going up. Let's check out the trading method tab. So euro dollar is still use sideways trading strategy. Same goes with pound dollar and AUDUSD, NZDUSD, Swiss franc. Okay, 1 second. Let's check out the aberration first. Go over to 5-minute chart. Okay, USD Swiss franc. And the Aussie dollar also showing some aberration, especially in 4-hour time frame. 1 hour in Swiss franc. USDCAD is also showing. The US dollar index is also showing aberration. Let's check out the reversal. Okay. Pound, the GBPUSD looks interesting, and the Aussie dollar and the NZDUSD. Okay, so let's start the analysis. So this was the breakdown in euro. This is what I've showed you yesterday, that we got a break to the downside. That is the reason why I took actually a sell trade in euro. Okay, so regarding the euro USD, I don't think this bullish running triangle pattern is going to work. The way I see, the alternative Elliott wave count is probably going to work. So euro is going to drop. This is the support right over here. Down over here, this is the support level. Okay, go over to this chart. So I was first expecting a bullish breakout. We didn't get it. So that is the reason why I took a sell in euro USD. So regarding the alternative wave count, this is the Elliott wave count. The alternative Elliott wave count suggests that euro is going to drop, and as far as the trading or trade setup is concerned, you can see market actually dropped with a gap over here in a 5 minutes time frame. So this thing is telling me that euro wants to go down further. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so euro USD is trying to fall over here more, and as a trader, what we can do is we can look for a potential sell trade setup. Okay. So let's see, euro. Okay, the 4 hour is actually falling down, and the way it's falling down, I expect further weakness in price action. But the 1 hour is kind of trying to rise up over here. Let's take a look at 1 hour. This is the 1 hour. Okay, this was the support right over here. And if you check out this pattern, what kind of a pattern is this? This is probably an ABC, and then we got an X wave, and then another A, B, C. So maybe this is some sort of a running triangle: A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so 1.1606, that's near the round number area. Let me draw a trend line. 1.1600. So this is the level. It's near to round number. Okay, let's see what the short-term charts suggest. Okay, so F9 from the keyboard and sell. Okay, sell is currently open. I'm inside the market. I'm going to look for a short-term scalp trade over here. Okay. 1.1606, 1.16, 1.16, 46. Keep the target open at the time being. So as soon as I see a new low over here, I will decide later that what should I do. But regarding the drop over here in euro, the way I see it's probably going to drop more. Let's go back to the original chart. If you check out the US dollar index, the DX is trying to rise up over here, and looks like to me we are going to get further upside over here. It's also approaching the old swing high over here, so it's almost there. So we need to be a little bit careful with our sell in euro dollar principle, because it's just a small scalp trade. Pound is falling down, it's near to the round number. The New York market session is still open, so it's quite possible that pound is going to drop even further. Okay, Aussie dollar is falling down, it's trying to break below this low over here. Okay, so we will see how it goes. So this was the kind of a support area, and so far the support managed to give away. So expect more weakness in price action. As far as the wave count is concerned over here in Aussie dollar, this looks like to me we got this bearish leg 1, wave 2 over here. So wave 3 is going on, which means more drop in price action in AUDUSD currency pair. Same goes with the NZDUSD. You can see market is really showing some signs of struggle over here in NZDUSD currency pair. So I would say price action is in final stages to print at least a short-term bottom inside euro dollar, pound dollar, AUDUSD, NZDUSD pairs. Okay, let's check out the US dollar, Swiss franc. Swiss franc is finally trying to rise up over here, shows a little bit momentum. This was a retest over here, and the way I see market is probably break higher inside US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. If you check out the USDCAD, which I will show you in a minute, USDCAD is actually going up as well. Okay, so spot gold is going to drop. The way I see it's bearish, the forecast is bearish in gold. Okay, but I think spot gold is going to rise up a little bit more over here, so we might have dropped today, but probably tomorrow spot gold is going to show us some sort of a bullish leg over here. Spot silver is still trying to rise up over here. If you are looking for a sell in spot silver, a good idea is to wait for the market to first breaks below the support. Otherwise, let it go. Wait outside. There's no need to jump into the market. Okay, in spot silver, the XAG USD pair. USDCAD over here, daily time frame. Yes, this was a nice breakout. And how far this market could go? Well, we can draw a Fibonacci retracement level for that. Okay, and I'm going to add some levels over here. So fib level right over here. Okay, let's say 0.382, and then we have another one 0.382. Click OK. Okay, so you see we still have some room over here. So this means it's going to rise up a little bit more, few more pips. I would say probably um, 22 to 25 pips, that's all. So that is the reason why I told you to be very careful regarding shorting the euro or Aussie or NZD or pound dollar pairs. Okay, let me see what's going on with the euro dollar sell. You see euro dollar is trying to drop over here. Where's the trend line? Where it is. There's a trend line again. If it's not appearing. Okay, trend line appearing. So 1.16, 1.1600. That's the level down over here. And if market is going to touch this level and breaks it, I think that would be a good spot to look for an exit. This is just a small scalp trade in euro. Okay, so I will come back to this chart later. USDCAD, it's going up, so you see it's probably going to hit this level. Okay, now after that market could reverse all the way back down, or we are probably going to see just a small reversal, but some sort of a reaction is probably going to happen once market is going to test 1.3922 level inside inside the USD versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay, so some sort of a reaction market is probably going to show. Okay, so USD CAD expect more upside. This was the level. This is what I've told you guys, that if USD CAD is not going to break this blue line, expect more upside, and this is what exactly happened. Market rallied up inside USD CAD currency pair. Okay, let's go to the USDJPY currency pair. USDJPY, it's trying to rise up, and the way I see USDJPY is probably going to rise up more. It's going to stop. So this is the program. I'm waiting for the market to show a false bullish breakout over here above 148.50 level, and then once market prints some sort of a top, once we get the false breakout, then look for a potential sell trade inside USD versus Japanese yen pair. Okay, next let us take a look at 4-hour chart of USD yen. Same story, expect more upside. I think we need to delete this one. I already have the 4-hour chart. Next one is the USD yen 1 hour. So USD yen is going up. Okay, so the first red drop, that was just bearish leg, wait for a bullish pullback. Okay, market is most likely going to rise up first, then expect some sort of a top and a drop inside USD versus Japanese yen currency pair. Regarding the GBPJPY, I'm still waiting for the market to rise up, create a false bullish breakout over here, then the sell trade plan is going to work. So for the time being, I'm still waiting for the market to break higher inside GP versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay, 4 hours we got this drop in price action. To me, this is just a retracement or just a pullback inside GBP versus JPY currency pair. The way I see market is going to rise up more again. One is the GBPJPY 1 hour time frame. This was the breakdown in market and then price action rallied up as well. Delete all of this. So GBPJPY is most likely going to resume the uptrend. Let me show you a trend line over here. Seems to me we've already got kind of a breakdown in GBPJPY currency pair. So here it is. We got the breakout to the upside. Now the way I see market is probably going to rise up more inside pound yen currency pair. Next one is the EURUSD. EURUSD is trying to rise up more, and I'm waiting for the market to go up more. I mean, this price action is not enough. Let's go over to a smaller time frame, like a 4-hour chart. Okay, price wants to go up again. Maybe this whole thing is going to turn into some sort of a triangle pattern, who knows. So EURUSD, the 4-hour looks bullish, 1 hour also looks bullish as well. Okay, if you check out the 15 minutes time frame, this looks like to me we some sort of a triangle formation. Next one, CHF/JPY daily time frame, market is rising up, and we might get a pullback over here at 179.58 level. That's the support. To me, it's an uptrend, by the way, in Swiss franc yen. So the sell setup written over here. I'm waiting for the market to break below this green color zone over here, and price just keep testing this red one over here. So the way market keep testing this thing, it's probably going to break higher. Okay, it looks quite possible. So let me put the sell trade setup down over here. Okay, if price action is going to break above this red color highlighted area, then use your own buy trading strategies to look for a long trade in Swiss franc yen. If you don't have a day trading strategy, check out my website. AUDJPY, we got pullback. The pullback looks over, and this is telling me market wants to go up. So this was the breakdown. Delete this thing. So AUDJPY is rising up. Let's see with regards to rainbow. Let's see what's going on. Okay, 15 minutes is kind of turning bullish. Okay, AUDJPY looks bullish. Let's go back to the radar screen, see what's going on. Okay, AUDJPY. USD yen is actually trending. AUDJPY is not in a trending mode. Or CHFJPY is also trending. Okay. Let's go back to the price chart, and I'm going to check out the CHFJPY again. So Swiss franc yen trying to rise up over here. Okay. Let's open a new chart for Swiss franc JPY. This one over here. That's the AUDJPY. Swiss franc JPY goes over here. Let's apply the rainbow and see what's going on. Okay. Market is really showing some signs of struggle. It kind of looks bullish over here. This is franc JPY. So CHFJPY, I think it's down over here, right after CAD JPY. This is the one. Okay. Buy. Okay, the buy is open. Let's go over to a smaller time frame, and I'm going to place a stop loss right over here at the low area. Okay, 3.18. Place the stop loss in Swiss franc JPY. Let's see how the things are going to unfold. The rainbow in CHFJPY suggests market is going to rise up more over here. Looks bullish. Okay, let's go forward. So CHFJPY, move this one right over here. This is the breakout point. This red color buy zone, or this red color sell zone over here, but the market is trying to fire up over here, so it's in trending mode, so it's quite possible price action is going to break higher. Okay. Next one, let us take a look at AUDJPY, which is kind of move up over here, but the problem is it's not in a trending mode. I mean, the environment is not trending, which is the reason why. Okay. AUDJPY, we're probably going to get a bullish leg in AUDJPY over here, but right now I'm not going to buy over here. Next one is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD fired up, looks bullish, and now we're getting kind of a top. Let's first check out what is going on with regards to Euro AUD currency pair. Check out the radar screen. So Euro AUD sideways. Okay. Anything particular with the Euro AUD over here? Euro AUD, no, nothing. Let's check out the reversal. Euro AUD, nothing over here, and on this chart, okay, it's kind of looks a little bit bullish. I mean, the Euro AUD looks a little bit bullish, but it's kind of sideways as well. Let's go over here, go back to the live stream. So Euro AUD is trying to print a short-term top over here. That's the way how I see this thing. And maybe market wants to go down a little bit more. We'll see what happens next. So Euro AUD, okay, this support right over here. If price action is going to break below this support level, then obviously the Euro AUD is going to drop more. Otherwise, expect more upside. So this is the level for Euro AUD, this green color area. If market wants to bounce, then we will see. Otherwise, it's also possible that if we get a break below this level, then obviously the uptrend is going to end inside Euro AUD currency pair. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil is rising up, and it's probably going to retest the 63.70 level before we get further weakness in price action of oil. Okay. Now you might have noticed that the United States dollar, the DX, is becoming strong, and the crude oil is going up. The crude oil should be falling down, but right now the crude oil is going up. This looks like to me just a retracement or a pullback within a downtrend. Okay, so here's the setup right over here. The sell trade plan is expect more upside in WTI crude oil, and then look for some sort of a trade setup over here if price action is going to show you some sort of a reaction first. Otherwise, wait outside, no need to trade it. Next one is the AUD NZD currency pair. Weekly chart looks bullish, daily kind of looks bullish over here. Let me check out the radar screen first. I think AUD NZD is not in a trending mode, but I need to check it out first. AUD NZD, AUD, no, sideways, yes. So AUD NZD, AUD versus New Zealand dollar, market is probably going to move sideways now. And if we go over to a smaller time frame like a 1 hour chart, yes, this looks like to me kind of a flagpole over here. and market's trying to move sideways. We might get a further weakness in price action, and then market is going to rise up one more time to complete the pattern. So overall the forecast is a little bit bullish inside AUD versus New Zealand dollar currency pair. Next one is the EURUSD. This is the wedge shape formation that I'm tracking in EURUSD currency pair. That's the weekly. Go to a 4-hour. Okay, EURUSD. Let's go to the radar screen. Let's see what's going on in EURUSD. Probably sideways. Yes, it is sideways. And let me see, do we have any aberration in EURUSD? A little bit in 4-hour. Okay, and reversal, no, nothing. Okay, it looks a little bit bullish. CAD. So Euro CAD currency pair, the way I see market is a bit sideways, but we need a breakdown in price action first. We can't just jump into the market just because market dropped, just one bearish candlestick over here. So if I go over to a 1-hour time frame, it's still going sideways. These things usually break to the upside, by the way. So we might get a break to the downside. It's better to stay with the 4-hour time frame. So a breakout is required below this green color highlighted area. If price action is going to break below this green color highlighted area, then look for potential sell trade setups. Use your own trading strategies. If you don't have a trading strategy, check out my website. Okay, next, Euro GBP currency pair. Euro GBP looking for a bullish leg, and here's a leg right here. Euro GBP is most likely going to rise up more over here. Okay. In other words, the euro is actually becoming strong, and the British pound is becoming weak. That is the reason why we got a bullish leg inside euro versus GBP currency pair. Next one is the GBPCAD. GBPCAD is probably going to drop over here. Yes, this is the support right over here. So if price action is going to breaks below this green color highlighted area, then we could look for potential bearish setups. Use your own day trading strategies and look for a potential sell trade over here. Otherwise, market could bounce back up from this level as well. Sometimes market hit the level and then bounce back up. So once price action is going to hit this green color highlighted area, you need to see how the price action is going to show the reaction, how it's going to react basically, before you look for any trade. Okay, so this is the current analysis, and if you have any questions, feel free to type inside the chat box. I will be happy to answer your questions. Okay, seems to me USDCAD is charging up now. So the United States dollar overall, it's becoming strong. Let's go back to the DX. So US dollar index right over here. And if you check out the daily time frame, still have some more room over here. So the US dollar index is most likely going to rise up a little bit more before we get some sort of a resistance over here. So let's zoom out, go over to a 4-hour time frame of US dollar index, and we can draw a Fibonacci retracement level over here. Take this high and is the low. Let me adjust this thing. So we got a hit right over here. Market is showing some signs of strength over here. Not a long spike over here, and this is telling me that we might get maybe 1 or 2 sideways candlesticks over here, and then after that the US dollar index is going to rise up more. And 4-hour time frame. So overall the British pound is going down. That shows signs of weakness. Same goes with the Aussie dollar currency pair. AUDUSD is also going down. Next one is the NZDUSD right over here. Okay, so these pairs, they're falling down, and it suggests that market wants to go down even further. So overall strength inside the DX, the US dollar index, and rest of the pairs are so far becoming weak, like the euro, British pound, Aussie dollar, and the New Zealand dollar. Same goes with the USDCAD and USD Swiss franc, because they are going up. If you check out the US dollar, Swiss franc is trying to take out this old high, and it looks quite possible that market is going to break higher. Price action is probably taking some rest over here, so it's just a matter of time, and then market is going to rise up more. Okay, so if you draw the fib level, this is the 0.618 right up over here. The way I see, market is going to rise up more inside dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the time being from my side, and I will see you tomorrow now, same time. Okay, so from my side, have a nice day, and bye bye. See you tomorrow.